Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing? Happy Monday to you all. A brand new week. Not sure what's happening much this week, to be fair. Hopefully just more fixes, more than anything. Just getting all those fixes out so that they can get 481, 482 just smoother. Because next week, on Wednesday, it should be 483. Anyway, let's get going properly. That one, and then that one. 07. And welcome, YouTube Rhino, Sandman, Jaybird, Pezman, 07. Happy Monday to you all. And then over on Twitch, Jones, thank you for the stream streak. Deacon with the stream streak, thank you guys. We have Sandman Deacon, Zul, Jones, Mighty, Joshua, Les, Nexus, Hexemby, Sizen, Shadow Strike, Peanut, Tech, Ralthan, Deeds, Apoc, Oxana, Coffee, talking of which, Tomato King, Dynaxel, Sebastian, 07, and welcome. Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time of day it is for you all. Not really much to report in terms of news and whatnot, because nothing's really changed since Friday. Saying that, actually, there has been quite a lot of updates in terms of what 4.9 is bringing. Jay Rhodes, welcome. I have done a video on that one, and it is, as the video is called, it's looking pretty juicy. There's some pretty nice stuff in there. They're not like huge, massive, game-changing features, but they are interesting and sort of expanding in their own way. My favourite one being that already in 4.9, 4.9, the Drake Ironclad can be flown from the Ops Centre. So it's now no longer really called the Operations Centre. I suppose it can still be the Operations Centre because it's, you know, flying is an operation, but technically it's now the new bridge, and then you've got the Snubcraft, Parasite Craft, Escape Craft, alternate pilot bridge to the left, which is I'm very happy about. There's a lot of people that are unhappy about it, which is strange. Damage, welcome. E-Hawk, welcome. Of course, it's each to their own. Do you know, I'm really liking the Gattac ships. I love the design of them. I love the style. I love the sort of, you know, the expansion of the mind of what can be done in Star Citizen. It doesn't like VR, though. Porcelain, how you doing? I did some... So the video coming today is basically the Crystal Light Super... Sorry, no, the Crystal Light versus the Crystal Super, and sort of the comparison between them, you know, what you get for each versus the price, and my sort of personal preference based on my setup. And I thought, you know what, I'll do some... since I saw, which was on Friday, the TOBII, or whatever it's called, on stream, I was just desperate to get in and try it in VR, because it's that sort of place that if you're walking, you know, running that sort of 2001 track, going around, you're looking around, it's going to be weird as hell. The problem is, for some reason, it doesn't like it in VR. When you go past that transition point where you go from one flat surface to the next along the track, it turns you. I don't know if it's anything to do with maybe because I'm moving my head that it's guiding me in that way, but it seems I don't think it is, because if I was looking in that direction, it would turn me off, and you would end up doing a circle. It's a bit like when you have your weapon lowered in Star Citizen and it's windy outside, it kind of spins you all over the place. It was like that. So I went in, you know, used it to record some B-roll. Reminds me I need to fly back from Daymar for today's op. But yeah, I used it for some B-roll because I thought it'll be really interesting checking out this ship with VR in the background. And I walked into that back room, and it was like, whoa! So yeah, that certainly needs fit. In fact, let me make a note of that, because there is an upcoming VR video, which is kind of my next episodic video for VR, talking about the updates. Gattac, no bueno. Oh, no good, because it changed it to Bruno. I won't know what that means when I look at it. Ferk, 3Beard07, and Jept, thank you so much for the 66-month resub. Beers and Party, thank you, sir. Let me just catch up. Old school, welcome. You had the idea of a tractor-trailer concept of the Caterpillar and the Ironclad. So much for that, I get. Yeah, that's not happening. Although a tractor-trailer on some vehicles would be kind of cool. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange entrance into the new TOBII. You will probably only use the command module if I'm trying to escape the ship. Yeah, to be fair, I'm the same. I feel the same way about it. Like, as much as it's a cool concept and interesting flying that way, if you're venturing into a dangerous environment where you may need to break off quick, you can call everyone to the command module as a bit of an escape craft and go into that dangerous location for whatever the reason, environmental, you know, pirates, whatever. And although you won't have the firepower because everyone will be in the command module, you can at least use it as a bit of an escape pod in case of the worst for the worst, and get out of there. You know, you can kind of go. It's also just really useful for if you're, let's say you're traveling along in quantum travel and an emergency ping pops up and you come to a stop to go and investigate. You could have some people on the main body if you're transporting some really valuable goods. You don't want to take the risk. You can then have a boarding crew or a landing crew come into the command module, fly down, check it out, see if everything's all right, and come back up again. It's kind of just, it's just a great addition now. Even though it's no longer the bridge, it's a great addition that I like having both options. Pretty sure they said they don't know if they'll remove stuff from 4.9 or delay it. The stuff in testing at the moment will probably make it, but I'm guessing... Oh, right. When did they say that, then? Is this based on just a tech Well, we've only had one tech preview for instancing. It's definitely too early to call right now. But, of course, if instancing is problematic and causing difficulties, then I'm sure they would absolutely cull if they need to. But fingers crossed, there's enough time between now and the release in like a month's time to get it tested. Tech, how you doing? Berry, Actual, welcome, guys. Bush Doctor, welcome. Morph made a video on the railing and said he thinks it's awesome in VR, to the point he'll be using it to show... Oh. How interesting. I wonder why that is then. The pilot HUD is fully in 3D. Yeah, I mean, the whole basically the 3D markers that originally in VR were very much like here in your face. And, you know, it doesn't matter what the marker was, it's like this, and you kind of have to go cross-eyed to see it. Sylvan's fixed all that. Every marker now is in 3D space. It's like where it should be. Like you look at it, it feels like it's over there where it needs to be, rather than right here. But yeah, for some reason, walking around that track that takes you upside down, it would just veer me off. And I'm pretty sure I tested it in third person and first person. I will have done. So yeah, I'm not sure why Morph hasn't spotted that. I wonder, I mean, when he comes around to actually recording it, I'm hoping it's something I did that was wrong with it. I'll have to give it another test. But, yeah. Oh, did they mention it in StarCitizen Live? I still haven't gotten through the whole thing yet. You prefer the command module piloting. Fair enough. I don't mind both. I just think it's cool to have both options. I never had a problem with command module piloting. I enjoyed it, especially because you can look over and see this whole part of a ship. But I know piloting, like when I looked at that window in the op center and looked out and thought, this would be a great pilot seat. It's a shame that it's not, but win-win. Do you have a video on getting the boss to spawn at the OLPs? I don't, I'm afraid, no. Anyone got any updates on how to make that happen? J-Pulse, welcome. Calpin, thank you so much for the 43-month resub. Beers and Paddy, thank you, sir. Welcome. Quantum, you're seven. Zolrage, welcome. Do you prefer viewer on YouTube or Twitch? I don't mind. It's wherever you want to be, Zol, you be. It is entirely up to you. It's a different experience for the viewer more than it is for me. I'm just reading chat regardless of where it's coming from. For you, it can depend, you know, your interactions with chat, how interactive it is, video quality. It is entirely up to you, mate. Lucky G, how you do? Thank you, though, for the consideration. Slice, welcome. No, I never got invited. It's probably because I'm blacklisted, but I whether I would have or not, I don't know. No, I completely get, you know, I support Impound. I don't support it, I promote Impound. I cover leaks now and again. They forewarned me that if I continue to do that, they can't provide support like providing giveaway ships. I completely get their perspective. They wanted to, you know, I don't know if they wanted to invite me, I don't know about that, but they want to support me. They don't want me doing that stuff because they want to be able to support me and highlight my stuff, but I made the decision that you know, money in the bank is better than a free ship to give away here and there. But I don't blame them for their decisions at all. They made the right call. They've got to, you know, protect the integrity of their product, I guess. You tested the Ironclad and never thought about trying the Ops Bridge. What, as in never thought about flying it from there? This is only in 4.9 though. It's not like in anywhere else. 3Beard, thank you so much for the 2 months, my friend. Much appreciated. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't mean they're going to boot my face out of StarCitizen, although I've never seen it yet. So I don't know what's going on there. Rakona, welcome. The Ironclad bridge piloting is really good for being able to get out and being right next to the tractor beam console. Yes, you mean, sorry, not you mean the ops center. Everyone keeps referring to it as the bridge, but it's confusing because it's not called the bridge, but I'm assuming they will change it to being the bridge at some point. Oh, I can't remember what was mentioned about the Ironclad. Yeah, it's pretty much the bridge now. But then I guess you can call it the command module and the bridge. When they officially make the change. always held the line. We'll never stop holding the line. We separated amicably. It's, it's not like we were like, fine, don't ever contact me again. It was I understand your position, but I need to pay the bills. I have a family to think about. I wish I could, take the keep my integrity, but I have to pay the bills. Loki, how you doing? S7 Dendra, welcome, and Soldner, welcome, by the way. The only punishment they like to give you is maintenance during your... Yeah, they still throw maintenance out, don't they? They think it hurts me. It does. I'm sorry, Tech. Summer's got to eat more than you guys need free ships. To be fair, IMPOUND said if you need any free ships, let me know. But I feel like, as much as I will do giveaways, we actually have some more to give away anyway, but I might save them for my birthday, because it's my 40th this year. So we might save them for September. I can always nudge Ray and be like, can I have a ship for a giveaway, please? They will be sending more invites. I mean, to be fair, I doubt it, but they may send one out to me. I highly doubt it, though, and I'm not expecting it. But yeah, if they do another wave, other people might start getting them. So there is still a chance, but I can't imagine they would want me there. I mean, I think some people there do want me there, but it's more like they cannot be seen supporting me. As much as, we're still friends, Ulf and other people at the place, we're still friendly and whatnot. It's just they can't be seen as a company supporting someone who does that. So it's like, I can't argue with that. That's it, funeral plans. It would be cool. Are you going, Spooner? It's going to be exciting. It's an exciting event. But to me, the most exciting thing is there's got to be something in it. It could still be 2027. It could still be gathering B-roll, gathering hype for 2027 release. But it's like they wouldn't be doing it if they weren't at the pinnacle of releasing, right? This whole talk about, holding off until Squadron, though. If it is going to be around there, they may have just been like, let's just bite the bullet and release it. You really think people are putting too much effort caring who did or did not get invited? Who should just be... No, absolutely, that's the thing, yeah. We should just be stoked, welcome, Flood, that there is Squadron stuff happening. Like, there's movement there, right? Again, they wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't at the point of being ready to release. Something I saw recently, it popped up on my feed. Every now and again, you see these YouTubers who go around interviewing these people who I suppose they consider wealthy or successful. And they ask them, like, how did you do it? Tell us some advice. And one of them, they bumped into, well, I don't know who it was, but one, like an upper echelon of the Rockstar. Because he was sort of saying, he's in the game industry, and the guy was like, is there any games that we would have heard of? What, and he's like, have you heard of Grand Theft Auto? The guy's like, yeah. So he said, well, obviously Grand Theft Auto 6 is on the way. First question the guy asked him was, when is it coming? 19th of November. Second question is, why the delays? What took so long? And he said, we're trying to do something that's never been done before, and that takes time and effort. And I thought, exactly. That's StarCitizen in a nutshell. Why is it taking so long? Because they're doing stuff that has never been done before. That takes time. Takes effort. Oh, you live in Manchester. Oh, very nice. Yeah, it's very strange. I don't know if the date's going to be this year or if it's going to be next. I feel like it's still going to be this year, but, this whole, content creator invitation thing doesn't mean it at all. It doesn't, guarantee that it's a this year thing. It could just be gathering hype B-roll for advertising, No, it's not personal. It's business. Exactly. I've got nothing to get. Of course. To be fair, the majority of people that I know at Star Citizen, the devs, have left. There's a few people I still know, but it's the majority of my sort of good friends at Star Citizen have kind of gone now. But it's still, they want to support their own community. There are, guidelines for that, and there are rules to that. And of course, if you're breaking any of those rules, it's understandable that they cannot support that. And it's, like I say, it wasn't a nothing at all mentioned, you're just gone. It was a, you know, we would like you not to do that, and we would like to continue supporting you. And I made my decision, you know? You have children older than me, Alison. How you doing? Such a young man. I hope you had a good I did, thank you. Yeah, I had a CAD. I had a new water bottle as well, which is keeping me hydrated. Some chocolates. One thing I've always asked for on like birthdays and things like that are just a box of chocolates. It's like, don't get me wrong, it's a bit of a cliche. Bretley, how you doing? You know, we get our girls boxes of chocolates. But I love boxes of chocolates. So I'm glad to have received one of those. I also got a really funny crown and a Bob Ross Zen Garden thing, which Summer played with and practically destroyed. So I think she chose that for herself. We often just send her into a shop and say, pick whatever you want, you know, within reason, for Mum, for Dad, and we'll buy it. And so we end up getting some very random things. But it was my morning with Summer on Sunday, so it was lovely just to spend the time with her and play and be told what to do all the time, every second of the day. Because she's 4. It was just supporting IMPOUND Outpost. Oh, and covering leaks. They don't like that either. Facemaker, welcome. Yeah, yeah, Squadron 42 event is for creators who held the line, not crossed the line. Oh, licorice. That's a proper father. I used to buy my dad licorice all sorts every year for his birthday. Can't beat it. For his birthday. For a father. Well, for his birthday, actually. Yo, Summer Yeti. Edmund, how you doing, guys? CIG raises a fortune annually to fear AAA games is a kind of smart but unnecessary. I kind of agree and disagree. I don't think it's as black and white as, you know, they shouldn't be thinking about GTA. Or they should. It's, if at all possible, or avoid releasing during the same time as GTA. It's just common sense when it comes to if you've bbeen building a game, you're gonna be paying attention to the big hitters and just being like, let's just avoid that time if we can. But I don't. I would rather just they release it and we get to play it, of course. But I also want it to be successful. I don't think GTA 6 is gonna not make Squadron 42 successful. I think it is gonna be successful regardless, because you've also got Star Citizen on the top of that. It's a single player game. It's a PC game. There's a lot of differences. But of course, if at all possible, avoid it. But not at the expense of pushing it. I would rather they don't do that. It is very niche, yeah. Arbiter, how you doing? But they also haven't officially confirmed. No, exactly. There is no word that that Squadron isn't coming this year. There's just been rumours. There's just been talk of it from the community. At no point, in fact, CIG have continuously remained. And, that it's still this year. Even the email that these content creators have gotten says launching 2026 in the email. So there's officially, it's still coming this year. Unofficially, from anyone and his dog, or their dog, because it's just, it could be 10 years' time, 2 years away every year. You don't know, Franks. You feel it, do you? Avid, yes, I am going to go camping soon. I was hoping to go camping this month, but it's not going to happen. Next month, first weekend, there is a wedding. Rachel's friend is getting married down south, so we're going to be going down to that for the weekend. And I was supposed to be going camping with my cousins at the end of next month, but they, one of them is going away, so we've had to rearrange that till November, because they can't do it through summertime because they're farmers, they need to farm. So, long story short, July, I'm going to go camping. And I'm going to do a solo overnight and sort of see how that goes. I've just been watching the weather, because I would love it to be chucking it down with rain so I can go camping in the rain, but it's been quite good weather of late, so. Yeah, the good thing about things like, you know, Star Citizen getting bigger and Squadron releasing is that it will draw in bigger content creators. That, you know, it's the whole rising tide theory. It's just gonna keep going up. No, I never got the emails, Ralph. I think they lost my email. I'll have to contact them again. Just let them know. Well, I'm sure someone posted. I mean, it could be fabricated for all I know, but I'm sure I saw man, where was it? It was on Discord, and it was something Star Citizen header about Squadron 42, and it says launches 2026. To be fair, yeah, it could be fabricated. I did just sort of take it at face value. There is zero chance for Squadron to not be a resounding success at this point. I have to agree. The only downside, the only thing that would possibly get in the way is bugs, things like that. But, you know, I truly believe Squadron is going to be the first true quadruple A game. Like, actually, because there's so many games, I don't know how many, but there's a few games that have sort of claimed that they're, you know, quadruple A. Brian, how you doing? Thank you for the follow, by the way. None of which, looking at them, I would say warrant that. Whereas Squadron is done so differently and so detailed and so beautifully that I just feel it's going to be one of those things that literally takes the world by storm. I feel like, of course, you've got to be a PC gamer, so not the console world, but people are going to look at this and be like, wow. Some people won't like it because it's obviously too cinematic, too long-winded, not enough like blah blah. But you know, for the first hour or whatever. But I truly think people are going to see it, and it's going to be one of those like Game of the Year award kind of things. But the good thing about it is that if it's like they're releasing this first. And then people playing this will be thinking, man, I wish there was more of that. I wish I had an online... How many single-player campaigns like Resident Evils, Dino Crisis, Elder Scrolls have you played and then wished there was an online version of it? Yes, there's Elder Scrolls Online, but it's not the same as single-player. Same with Fallout. There's been so many single-player campaigns that I've just wished there was, to that depth of the single-player game, a multiplayer version of it. I feel like Squadron is kind of the first time we're going to see that kind of experience. Don't get me wrong, Squadron's done to a certain standard that will not be overly represented in Star Citizen because of, like, you know, AAA characters. I mean, to be fair, it will be pretty close, but they're very much set pieces. But going from this to playing Star Citizen, it is going to be like I've just stepped out of this single-player game into the actual world of where this is taking place. And people playing Squadron who may hear of Squadron and want it after seeing a trailer, and then not even realizing that there is this huge MMO game on the way. I wish I could feel that for the first time. You know, this whole, I wish I could be a new backer of Star Citizen again for the first time and sort of experience it with fresh eyes. It's going to be that kind of experience. Yes, sorry, Jay. Yeah, this is like a single-player storyline of the Vanduul, this alien species attacking and, you know, fighting back against them. It is going to be represented in the verse as well, in the PU. But this is the single-player, narratively driven, cinematic version, like single-player storyline that you get to experience as a gunner and then a pilot. Yeah, I actually feel like they would release this on console, but not the PU, of course. Desert, thank you for the follow. Ooh. Entwill, good morning. Yo, Black Sweep. Yeah, it's in their own interest to avoid it. You're hoping without the elements of servers, the single-player experience will be sublime. Yeah, I feel the same way. I think it's more likely, isn't it? They're not dealing with network as such. It's a downloadable game. You get it installed. Everything is there. You're not having to call for packets and stuff. Hawk, welcome. It is a quantum leap. It already is. Star Citizen already is a quantum leap for gaming. It's... The only difficulty is that these big companies can't really match it yet, and they don't want to take the risk to try. Which I get. But it takes indie developers to come into the industry, and then indie games come in and they propel it. Star Citizen's an indie game. As much as it's a huge, flourishing billion-dollar company now, which is testament. As much as people say, it's just bad management. It's like, yeah, but they're creating 2 games. They've earned $1 billion already. Like, surely they're doing something right. Is that not obvious? Jason, how you doing? I do like it. The Tijuana. The Katak Tijuana. I do like it, but I don't want it. Spartacus, welcome. Yes, I feel the same way. Well, actually, so you're saying, Star Citizen is magnitudes beyond GTA. In a way it is, but we haven't played GTA 6. We don't know what is involved in it. I always find Rockstar push their GTA series massively from the previous one. Not like hugely, but compared to other companies, they always do something much better, and it's always a game that I love playing. Single player version, not the multiplayer stuff, and I look forward to it massively as well. But for me personally, nothing hits like Star Citizen. Anything. And I don't think GTA 6 will. I'll enjoy it, I'll play it on and off, I'll finish the campaign, I'll do various things like, I don't know, package hunts or whatever, and then I'll stop playing it. And that's it, but I'll be playing Star Citizen most of the time. Speaking of Arena Commander, do you think we will ever have access to our store-bought items and clothes in these private instance game sessions? Maybe. I think the idea of when Arena Commander is somewhat done, it would be a case of you're earning this, I suppose it's called rec right now, like credits, that you can then spend to unlock items in Arena Commander, rather than it all just being based on what you already own, which it is partly to do with as well. I would rather it be its own little game entity that you just earn by playing, you earn rec by playing, and then you spend that on unlocking ships and armors and weapons. I don't think there's no reason to have our clothes and whatnot, but armors and weapons definitely. Star Citizen and Squadron will be a feedback loop. Star Citizen has earned enough to take CIG from 11 guys in the basement to 1,200 employees working on Star Engine, Star Citizen and Squadron. Without a penny from Squadron, imagine 20... Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you say that, Yeti, but we haven't played GTA 6, so we don't know what's different from GTA 6 to GTA 5. So it's not that it's been done, I'm sure there's a lot of similarities because they're using the same engine, but they will certainly have progressed it beyond. It is Jason. Anyway, today I will be jumping in a second. We're doing some snubcraft shenanigans, as the title says. This we were hoping to do on Wednesday last, but they dropped the maintenance window with 482, so we had to postpone it. And so, yeah, today we are basically taking an Idris full of different snub fighters and going off and doing various PvE missions and just having a blast with them, which I will be jumping in any minute now. Yeah, exclusive skins, they've done that before, that'll be fun. Mithras, welcome. Ulysses, welcome. They just can't fix calling a damn ship or being able to take off. You still can't play almost 2 months. Well, there's nothing to be concerned about. It's... The only benefit, really, right now is that it's all these serious issues with 4.8 or since 4.8. And, people calling it out and saying what needs, we need this fix, we need this fix. It's pushed them to change the way that they approach what gets fixed. Which, thankfully, this, going forwards from 4.8, I guess, now, there are a lot of priority bugs. 80, I think, is what they said. I'm sure they've sort of chipped away at some of those. And it will involve hangars, it will involve ASOP, it will involve inventory and so forth. So it is now a matter of time until those fixes come in and you should be able to play again. Of course, you know, 4.9 is coming. It's hard to get excited for 4.9 for a lot of people because it's like, well, 4.8 was a mess. I'm hoping that with this new approach of seeing exactly what we're dealing with and prioritizing those bugs, you know, long-standing bugs that we've had for a long time, then, yeah, hopefully it'll start getting a bit smoother going forwards this year, especially with features coming in. But of course, for a lot of people, it's all been said before, so we will see. You're wondering how the inevitable collector's edition will work for those of us who that have Squadron in our OG game packages. Well, what do you mean? We'll just get access to Squadron. I don't think there's much to figure out there, you know. It's if you pledged for it and you already have it, then you already have it. They will put it back on sale for those who don't have it to rebuy, and then they'll have it. What do you mean? Anyway, let me launch the game. I'm going to go for a piddle as well. I'm flying the new as I say, I'm at Daymar. I need to fly back to Crusader first. To then load up into the Rev, but I won't be long. It won't take me long at all. Right. Send me an invite, guys, and I will join on you. Marcon, welcome. Athos, welcome. Thank you, Deacon. How many we got? Quite a few. 18. Should have just read the number at the top. Wondering if concierge and current backers who neglected to purchase Squadron when we had the chance and regret it will get some discount or something. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing, part of being an early backer was you get a discounted package, but I guess that kind of time has passed. I don't know if you'll get, with having like a legacy account, I suppose, whether you will get a money off. I'm not really sure what they're gonna do. Good morning, Zero. Waggy, welcome, guys. Here's Evan. I think it'll just be. I mean, I am wondering about the price, just for the sake of, you know, where are they going to target Squadron? I think 60 is about what I would expect for a game these days. Like, well, you would kind of like to think Squadron is worth a lot more than that, but I think with it being an introduction to Star Citizen, that would be a good place. Jackal. I mean, you know, when I pledged, it was, I can't remember, was it 40, 35 pounds, $35? I can't remember now. Who's calling me? I'm not in the position to answer the phone right now. Who's... Bretley? Hello? Bradley, do you hear me? Bradley? Do you mean to... Are you... I hate that sound. I think that sound is super cool, but it shouldn't be in a ship. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. It shouldn't be in a ship. It is cool. It sounds like the Predator. It sounds like the Xenomorph. Bradley! Bradley, do you hear me? What are you calling me for, you crazy person? Yeah, that's the right one. Hello? You're calling Area 18? Hang on then, let me cancel the call. Then you might actually get to call Area 18. What happened there then? So you tried to call Area 18 and it sent you to me instead. How strange. Alright, let me just get TOBII up. I think TOBII's still on sale at 15% off. Not 15 quid. Could you imagine? So if anyone's after it, it is a good time to buy. Although, again, as always, it'll come back on sale at some point. Oh, hang on. I need to change this to this. There we are. All right. Let's go to the cockpit. Where are you? Oh, what a carry-on. Arts, welcome. Desert Fox. It's an MFD bug trying to... Oh, like it sort of sees you pressing the wrong button, or it makes you press the wrong button, does it? Yeah, we've been trying to get in contact regarding your ship's extended warranty. Shield, Duke Star, welcome, guys. Starcoms works amazingly. I can't really do like a dedicated video on it because I just don't have the time to put into that. But I will be talking about it more. I'll be highlighting it more to help out, you know, the chap who created it, to help spread the word of it a bit more. Someone else contacted me as well about a different one. Like another voice comms out, which I can't remember what it's called, but I'll have to check that out at some point as well. What's this doing here, look? But yeah, Starcoms works exceptionally well for what you need when it comes to like hierarchical comms. Weird. Not sure what that's doing there, but anyway. Brett, fuck off. Any recommendations on a mount for TOBII to a curved... So I have mine on a Samsung G9, a curved monitor. If you've got the space underneath, you should be fine. Are you guys at Seraphim? Should I come to Seraphim, guys? Yeah, if you've got like a sort of a thick enough bezel underneath, I would say about ½ an inch, then you should be able to attach it to there, and it should be fine. Using just their standard mount. Otherwise, you can get a desk mount, which you can just sit on the desk. If your like monitor is super thin, then it might be worth doing that, because there's a little bit of weight to it, and for some people with thin monitors, that I've been told, it falls off. Oh, it's just get a command strip. Is it called command strip? Just get a command strip, stick it on, it'll be fine. Yeah, alright, I'll come to Seraphim. Shem Pastor, how you doing? Fozio, welcome. I certainly will. Brew, welcome. Why aren't we moving? Oh, I've kind of veered off. Oh, hang on. Wasn't really paying attention there, apologies. Oh, we're still cooling. Oh, blimey. That took some time. Nanotape. I've never heard of it, but I assume it's like a good heavy industrial style tape. I think, you know, for their own stock connect, like, sticky stuff, it's probably not the best. So command strips or whatever, you know, nanotape. Oh, Chill, you've changed your name. Oh, fair enough. Chill Kraken. Yeah, I'm excited to see. I never got into play 4.9 yet, so I'm hoping I downloaded it at least, but I'm hoping for the next test. Is it still open today, or have they taken it down now? Yo, Sudo. It's 7. There are some cool, funky features in it. The purple hood. Yeah, it's nice, that, isn't it? Do you know, I've only just noticed it's purple. I love how the Xi'an have these balls, these circles. Ever since the Katual came out, or even we saw any snippet of the Katual, which was, I don't even know now, 2014, they've had those balls as their sort of flight options, and I really, really like the design there. Oh, there's already one underneath there, look. Alright, let's send this down, and then we will get a snub. Do I need to bring any other snubs, guys, or am I alright just bringing a pitbull? Oh, we're down. I was like, why can't I strafe down? I'm so used to flying smaller ships. Just play it on stream. I mean, what are they going to do about it, right? Not invite me to sit... No, best not. I did like not 5 minutes, maybe about 30 to 40 minutes of recording of the flip of VR today, just for the video, and it got so sweaty in here, it's crazy. You finally found a use for your CCU chain you've been holding off for the last 5 years. Ironclad to the Tiburon? Is that what you found? Is that what you've been after, is it? Say, man. Congrats. I've also, my helmet for this outfit, my Sol helmet, is bricked, unfortunately. I don't know her, Sam. I just joined whichever one the other lot were on, so I don't know if it's US or UK, I'm afraid. Yes, how you doing? End of July for 4.9. So a good month. I think about a month's time, we'll start seeing it start, like, getting a date for its release. But I can't imagine it's going to be too long in terms of getting it to Wave 1. They don't tend to hang about, do they, when it comes to putting it out to more waves. Well, you can do it from both, Brew. You can do it from both. You can do it from the command module or the ops center, which is very cool. It's also useful because you can hand it over to someone else to take. So you don't have to worry about... I don't know where I was going with that last sentence, but yeah, it's kind of nice. Oh, Starcoms! I forgot about loading Starcoms. Okay, hang on. Oh boy, I might need to mess with my controls a little. Am I jumping into Discord as well at all? Or is it just Starcoms? Authorize, close. So you use Discord to authorize it. Enter network, starcitizen community. All right. Hello? Does anybody hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Who's this? Is this you, Nexus?
Yes?
What do you want? Interruptus welcome, Rixie welcome. Das!
Get your butts to the Revenant. We have 20 people on board today, and if you want to say some words of encouragement, hop in Discord. Otherwise, we're good to go.
Yeah, all right. I don't think we need encouragement. We're all loading into snubs. That's enough encouragement.
Yeah, Deacon been filling people with murderous intent all day, so it's fine.
Yeah, just listen to what Deacon says. That's always what works out best. All right, I'm coming up. I won't be long.
Copy.
A modified YT 1300 light fighter. Not the Millennium Falcon. I can't say I recognize that name. Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay. This is a little... Hang on, that's not the lot, is it? Why might the Revenant be red?
It's fine, it's fine. She's angry.
Fair enough. I'm coming up. Get ready to receive.
Copy that.
It is cute. It's such a nimble little... I love these little snubcraft. It's incredible how small they can make vehicles.
He is ENQUIRIES.
Well, who isn't, right?
Okay, fire crew is on deck. You're ready to...
How rude. Who's this? There's an M80 that's red just outside the rear of the ship. Do we know who that is?
Oh, stand by.
Yeah, close your doors for now, quick. I'm not seeing anyone, but they may have EVA'd. It doesn't look like there's anyone inside, so it might be worth... It's open, just check internals of the ship. If they're red, they might be in already.
It's ours, don't worry about it.
Okay, copy. I'm ready to come in then. Ashlock, thank you so much for the subscription. Beers and patty, please. Look at that. With my landing gear down, it doesn't drag me down as well. Alright, touchdown. Get out of here, Phantom. There's no need for that, Phantom. Everything is perfectly okay.
You know, being safe.
Sheesh. Very rude.
Mission share incoming.
Copy. Taking the mic, guys. Taking the mic. I need to just mess with my controls so that I can talk. Right, mouse and keyboard. Let's change VoIP proximity to that. And then on Starcoms, let me change that one to that. Just checking comms. You still reading me?
Loud and clear.
Copy. There we are. It's not a complimentary washdown. It's a let's take the mick out of Mac, because usually when he lands we need to put out a fire. So they all decided to show up with a flipping fire extinguisher just to take the mick. I'm telling you just can't get the orgs these days. Anyone know if there'll be a permanent My Hangar rewards for the upcoming siege? I don't know, I'm afraid. All I know is that it will grant you some whatchamafaces, blueprints. Yes, apparently I needed a little cooldown. Looks like we're still loading up the light fighters. We got many more to load up.
No, we're just transferring. We're transferring one person to the pod C, and we'll be ready to go.
Oh, okay. Never mind, then I won't sit around and film it. It'll grant your face. Flipping better, do. That would be kind of cool. What, my face for the hangar? Just stick my face in the hangar. Yeah, it's such a small ship that the CO2 will start stripping all the masking tape off. I'm being followed. I think it's Soldner. Personal defense. Hello, everybody. This appears to be a pulse on the bridge. Is that normal?
Extra security.
Right. It's facing the pilot.
Pulse is how we land. Extra security.
The pilot is to land at Orson without docking.
Oh, of course, I remember you mentioning that, actually. Love it.
To be fair, it's also because Deacon's too lazy to walk.
Yeah, I figured there must be a more genuine reason behind it.
It's my very futuristic wheelchair.
Man, if that's the future for wheelchairs, I want one. I don't mean to be insensitive, but
Yeah, I know, right?
that would be good. You bought the game with a pack that came with, I believe, the cutter ship. When I logged in to check a couple of days later, I had 2 additional ships. That is probably due to either Alien... Are you a subscriber, by any chance, to StarCitizen? Because you do get access. What are the ships that you have access to? Is it the 2 Gattac ships? You're not? Okay. I'm not sure why. A friend's... What's the name of the vehicles you have?
Here we go. Jumping.
I am ready. Well, thankfully it saved my... cameras. What number was that? 5, 6. Right, let's just reassess number 6. We're moving. Oh, there's no rush, chill. It's all good. No, I didn't think Alien Week gave out any. So an Avenger Titan and an Anvil Arrow. Yeah, he's not a subscriber. I don't know why you'd have those two. Are they... Did you store 2 ships? Have you flown in and landed 2 like ships that you don't own? Yeah, I'm not sure, so. Yo, Dig Dug, how you doing? Don't stand in the flipping camera. I tell you. Have I tried the railing variant for snubcrafts? Yes! Yes, in fact, today, when I went to sort of get my pitbull ready, I realised it was already accounted for.
Into your ship or ready to go.
Oh, flipping heck. Alright, on my way. I'm pressing all the wrong flipping buttons. Yeah, I realised that my pitbull was actually in my TOBII. Was that you, Phantom? Sticking your butt right in my camera. Actually, Phantom, the you know that image you linked in Discord where it said Squadron launches 2026? Where was that from? Is that confirmed? Or is it a dud? Because I'm pretty sure it was you that linked it. Can you not hear me anymore? Has our VoIP gone down? Yo, David. I don't know if you can get... I mean, you can dismantle certain bricked items, but you can't really access them. Maybe your freight elevator could. But yeah, I think there's just, you know, more needed.
That was from the email.
Yeah, but some people are saying that they've seen emails that don't contain that wording of, you know, launches 2027.
Every version of that email I've seen posted from every source has had that header.
Okay, brilliant. All right, thank you. Yeah, so that wasn't a, you know, like whoever said that they haven't seen it stating that it says launches 2026. It does. It might have just been a part that was cut off for you guys. All right, I think we've got enough. This is going to be fun. Yeah, right. Get power on. Weapons on. Oh, that was shields. Weapons on. What we got here? I'm going to try turning one cooler down. Don't need life support on because I am already wearing that. Woo! We're out.
Oh, this already looks awesome from here.
Yeah. No, I was almost about to fire on it and I never got a chance. Man, I love how agile these ships are. Oh, you bastards. Oh, I'll get there in a minute. Well, these old prospectors, I think? Oh no, it's an Aurora. It's not going to last long. Guaranteed by the time I get there, it'll be done with. Finally got some shots off. Let's go into decoupled, see how we get on there. Try to remember that I'm in decoupled. Sorry, Sizen. finally. Is that all of them? I believe it might be.
10 seconds to the new wave.
Copy. Oh, that resets it for some reason. What's going on with my pips there? Why are they suddenly stranded out there in the distance? That's weird. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be shooting at. I think I switched from lag to lead by accident. What did I do to do that, though?
Okay, RTB.
Race you to the ship.
Copy, then I'm en route. Very nice. Oh no, there's Nexus. Oh, he's gonna make it. Oh, I think I won. I think I might have just gotten in there.
Second time you cheated in a race, but you go in first.
You're just used to coming second now, aren't you?
Ryan is authorized to cheat.
Yeah, what are you even flying? Is it a wolf?
Pitbull.
Oh, that's strange.
I was doing comms. I was doing my job.
Sure, you shouldn't have challenged me then. Oh, we need to get those coolers on.
I have a beef with you when it comes to racing.
Yep. Just wait till 13th.
I think we have a serious problem if you can't tell the difference between a wolf and a pitbull.
Hey, I was moving too fast to win.
He needs glasses. He's old.
Get out of here. Alright, lovely. Get that cooler back on. What a fancy white pit bull you have there. Nexus, second place. Reckless Nexus.
I don't do default paints.
What a fun little event this is. Any more? Just keep coming. Just run up. Where's the nearest place to get some liquids? Oh, we got plenty. We've also got one in the bay underneath.
Have fuel on me.
Where are you? Oh, I see you. Okay. About to cross the road there. I almost ran across the road without checking. Woo! Thank you, sir. I need to take my helmet off.
I'll drop another one so you can do the refilling trick.
I don't use exploits. I don't use exploits, thank you.
It's not an exploit, it's a feature.
I will take it though. Alright. Deadbolts. I think most of these is your pitbull stock. You know, aside from the
Yes.
thing, yeah.
Yes, and I forgot to restock the missiles.
Yeah, we're all in. On our way. Yo, Horm, how you doing? Getting vibes to that time I kidnapped a human bounty.
Go set your spawn.
Ooh, good call. You kidnapped a human bounty in the cargo hold of your cutlass to get him out of an armistice zone and shot him gangster style. There's so many fun little things that happen in Star Citizen that just cannot be written. Crazy. Yo, Lights, how you doing? Glass Sword, welcome. The rapier in the Wing Commander movie. I don't remember which one that looks like. Chris, how you doing, sir? Nice to see you. The back end of the ship really looks like the expansion. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, with that sort of single thruster. Magnetar, how you doing? Yeah, no, I really, really do like the Pitbull. I'm just going to nip to the loo. You guys fly without me if I don't make it back in time. My imprint has been transferred. Let me just...
Good job.
Thank you. I have some skills now and again. Yeah, the trouble was, Zolich, I had already picked up the bottle, and I don't know if it's going to work. I would have put the bottle away, so I just thought it would be quicker just to throw it in that way. Alright, let's get some viewage down here while I go for a piddle. As they all launch. Alright, back in a sec. They're all just going to have to fly past my ship. It is sweaty. Alright, I'm back, heading to my ship. Gotta go, 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 go. Shenanigans, thank you for the 47-month resub, beers and party, please. New message of the day. So, the current Evocati build will be taken down at 10 AM CDT, whenever that is. No new PTU today, but aiming for Tuesday, Wednesday for more features to test. Very nice. Thank you. See you, Nexus.
Come help.
Yo, Hamyaki. Hamyaki, welcome. You're right. So are we destroying... Oh no, we're protecting those fuel tanks, I see. Missiles empty. Yeah, I didn't resupply mine either. Ah, here's the escort ship. So we're escorting this vehicle. Devi, thank you so much. That's quite a name. Thank you so much for sending me your Twitch Prime sub, my friend. That is very, very kind of you. Dears and party players, we are escorting a clipper. No, a cutter. Holy moly, Bretley. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, my friend. Beers, party bus, you know what to do. We'll see this guy in there. Hopefully he won't crash like he has been doing. So 4 AM my time. Oh, there's still time to play then. Excellent. Thank you, Tomato King. Let's get some beers and party bus and whatnot out there, please. Well, we'll listen to Mr. Tenacious D. Yeah, that's true. That's not a snubcraft, is that, Wolf? That's a good point.
Mayday, I'm going down.
And he crashed because the hangar door didn't open.
Did you notice that the hangar door?
For God's sake. What a plank! That, I think, is one of the... Is that one of the bug fixes in something? Wasn't that one of the bug fixes in one of the upcoming things? I can't remember, but it said something about the door not opening.
It was one of the bug fixes in 4.8.2 as well.
Well, that's not very promising. Lucadus, thank you, sir. I need to adjust my joystick, but I'll do that in a sec. No, 4.8.3 is the next one. Yeah, 4.8.3 is the next one. Sneak, how you doing? Oh, it wasn't a long mission. We only just arrived, really. It didn't take that long. It's just they fly so slowly. On my way. They fly super slow, so it's really irritating when they're just... You know, they eventually get there. Got it, thank you. But yeah, 4.8.3 is the one that brings Xeno threat back. Hopefully a ton of fixes as well. Alright, I'm getting in queue.
All fighters, go to the mission.
Copy.
Head to the mission. I'll race you now to the mission. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Mayday, outlaws are attacking my ship.
Oh, he's in the front.
Fight's over here, genius.
It's a bit of a trek with no quantum drive, but it's fine. How you doing, Lucadus? Highway, welcome. Ooh, a coffee sounds like a good idea. Yeah, so 483 in about a week and a bit on a Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday, not this week. And then it'll be 4.9. Oh, yes. What was that? Oh, thank you, Sun Devil.
Mayday, mayday, outlaws
How you
are
doing, by the
attacking my
way?
ship.
And Jeff, thank you for the 59-month resub.
All channels.
There's some party players.
Please, if you hear this, help me.
Somebody said coffee. Yeah, it's definitely a good call.
Outlaws are attacking my ship. All channels, I'm under attack. Please, if you hear this, help me.
He's trying. He's trying, and I'm trying. He's got a little bit more boost there.
Talks very loud.
He certainly does. Oh, he got his last bit of boost.
Mayday, mayday, outlaws are attacking my ship.
All right, we finally arrived.
Under attack. Please, if you hear this, help me.
Almost.
All channels, I'm under attack.
Yeah, and hopefully... Oh, my good lord. Shut up. And hopefully with
Attacking my ship.
4.8.3 we can see more fixes, like bigger fixes that can't be hot fixed.
All channels.
Jesus,
I'm
that man
under
does not
attack.
stop.
Please, if you hear this, help
Can
me.
we switch and kill him?
All channels.
I think we need to.
Please, if you hear this, help me.
I had to turn him down to 25.
Mayday,
That
mayday,
was
outlaws
insane.
are attacking my
How do you do that?
All channels. I'm under
Audio
attack.
and speech
Please,
volume.
if you hear this, help
Ah.
me.
That'll do. And now he's stopped anyway. Got him.
Mayday, mayday, outlaws are attacking
Ah.
my ship.
Any more? Doesn't look like it. Let me just check. I think I've got it on lead now. And I would prefer lag. There we are. So we're here to protect this guy, who will hopefully not just go flying into the hangar wall or hangar door again. You kind of hope self-preservation would kick in, and they would see the door is
Outlaws are attacking my
closed.
ship. All channels, I'm under attack.
Shut up! Oh, he doesn't stop.
Please, if you hear this, help me.
Yes, it is. Well, the reason for the fan was the original Cutlass had this little caged fan. And then I think they released the new Cutlass, and it didn't have it. And of course, everyone was like, where's the fan? We need the fan. Or maybe they did release it with the fan. I can't remember, but it did become a staple with Drake, that the fan needs to be in every single thing. Oh, thank goodness for that.
He repeats the same thing for all members in the party, and we are 21 people. Brace yourself.
Ooh, anti-team helmet, nice. Eagle Claw, thank you, my friend. SMB for life. Beers and party, please. Yes, I think you can mute him in the corner. I haven't tried. I don't mind. It's not that often. That I'm doing these kinds of missions. Let me just try. Where do I need to tighten this to stop it from feeling like it's loose?
No, the MFE doesn't work to hang up on him.
That is a shame. That's not the right size. Maybe this one.
RTB.
you, I'll be on white.
Unless you feel like flying 47,000 kilometers.
Hell no.
It's gonna be a very, very long sprint.
Yep.
I don't have any. Sorry, wrong chat.
Oh, fair enough. Bit confused then. It was very dark and I couldn't quite see where the door was, and that's because the door was underneath. Not quite where I was looking. Put it up behind Bob. Thank you for being a patron, by the way, Bob. Appreciate that, mate. Yo, Jeff, how you doing? I do love that they changed it so if you die, you keep your loadout and only lose the content in your bag. Now I can wear the armor, like, instead of... Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's part of... That's kind of the step back from where we're at right now with components. Components, so that's tier 0 of item recovery. Tier 1 is where we are with components, where items get bricked, but you can still loot them. Tier 2 will be, and this will apply to everything, items can be looted, they will be bricked when claimed, but they can be unbricked. But you will still be able to claim them back on insurance. It's kind of like bringing the best of both worlds, but there has to be a bit of a gamified system to that, you know, to some degree. They look really weird, pit bulls, when they're in landing mode. Slap. It's just a cacophony of pitbull quantum drives.
Speaking very hard, yes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
It's not like English is your primary language or anything.
No, you wouldn't think so, would you? Thank you, Bob. Thank you, my friend. Do DM me with your referral code, by the way.
Which helmet are you wearing?
I know, my soul one is bricked. This is the Omni one, I think. It's kind of cool.
Why does it have a USB drive or an engine on the back? Just stands there.
Thrusts. It gives me extra thrust while walking. It's kind of weird. Stop staring at the back of my head. Freaking me out. So you just basically send me your referral code, and then every now and again I'll put it into the into my videos. It's what I do for patrons. Velocity, how you doing? A Vanduul in disguise. Yeah, if you see like a helmet like this where you can't quite see inside, it's because they're probably Vanduul. Nick, how you doing? The Tarkov in space fuel. Oh, on my way. Yeah, which way, Tarkov in space? What do you mean? I do like how, Star Citizen is very much Tarkov-y feeling in some areas, and I feel like it's going to get more and more to that. Show me that of picture-in-picture scopes, but I get why they don't do it. Hopefully they can find a way to do that. Oh, offline. Alright, let me at him. Just following Phantom for now. Where are we supposed to be? Look at that view. Beautiful. That's my feet.
Can you head in and start the mission, please?
Head in where?
Wrong chat, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Amateur Nexus.
The problem is, you know why I said that, but okay. I'll take the blame for this. I can't take the blame. We wanted you to start the mission, but you were doing content creator stuff, so I took the blame.
Well, me?
Yes.
I do apologize.
That's not your fault, it's Deacon's.
As long as someone gets the blame, I don't mind.
My job is to take shit. That's all I do.
Yep.
Very good at it, to be honest.
There is nothing quite like Star Citizen.
Jeez, you scared the shit out of me.
But
I thought it was-
I'm just
I
a
thought it
tiny
was
pit bull.
you.
Rough.
I thought it was me. I just heard the collision warning and I saw your name and I was like, oh shit.
Anyone but him.
It's usually APOC that crashes into me.
In his tiny ships.
Yep.
Okay, we're going back to the mothership.
Oh, did I miss that whole fight? Because I was faffing around.
Yes, it's fine.
I'm like, it looks so beautiful. Everyone else is dying, trying to defend us all. That's why I never get anything to, like, what's that mission like? I don't know. Oh, well, I didn't go to that one. Everyone else is like, yeah, you did. You were there. Hope I'm not pushing in front of Phantom, but I'm going in first. Oh, not a good time to accept missions. Alright, we're alright. Sorry, Walton? Suddenly Walton's super quiet now. That's annoying. I'm gonna take the risk and turn them back up again, but I feel like that might be a bad move, but whatever. Get out. That's what I need to do. Spends a lot of time on the toilet. Yes, do you know, I've always wanted like a horde style thing with Star Citizen. Like a horde type of alien, I guess, or a species that you just get swamped by.
We were actually just talking about that. We're missing like a ghillie version that just automatically scales and goes up after each played. It gets harder and harder up to capital ships.
But isn't that what his... Oh, you mean like for ground stuff?
No, it automatically scales, so we don't have to go in and accept each mission.
Oh, yeah, true. Thank you, Bob.
We have it in Arena Commander, but we can hope that Vanduul is appropriate come in like that.
Well, I mean, I don't know any... It's not like Halo where you've got the elite and then those really annoying little things. It would be good to get a different kind of creature, I guess, that's like that. Right, let me try and figure out this stick. It's gotten a little wobbly, and I need to tighten it somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I've done it before in the past, and I can't remember which. Ah, that might be it. Yes, that's tightening it. Nice. I think that's got it. Sorry, I had to do it. It's like the flashlights that you find. An aggressive alien that can sneak. Yes. Do you know, as much as a lot of people are very much commenting on CIG's, what they call ripping off other brands and so forth, there is a big benefit to that, and that's that we'll see xenomorphs, and we will see other types of creatures and freaky things, which we certainly need. Your ship looking all right, Nexus?
Yep. All
Good. Oh, are we off out again? Holy moly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the new super heavy. Yeah, that would be ideal for just clearing out a flood-style species. Oh, I can't wait for that. Not just, as I said in the video, not just using it as a group. Like, imagine fighting alongside one of those, or actually being the one in it, but then fighting it too. That is going to be very fun. Yeah, like a AS, like you say, like kind of these facilities where there's experiments going on and something happens. I would love to see a facility where it's a bit like Dino Crisis, where you first go and it's just destroyed. There's something, you don't see anything there to start with. You just see sort of the aftermath of what happened, and then as you investigate and go deeper in, you start seeing things just quickly running past the screen or whatever. There's a lot of potential. Shout me when the bad guys are here. I'm just messing with cameras again. Oh.
Copy that one.
They're moving like... Oh, there they are. Alright, I'm on them. We've got plenty on that one, though. Let's engage this guy down here. Right, we're in decoupled. Must remember, we're in decoupled. Get some more practice flying like this. I think I've switched to lag again. Oh no, I wanted lead. I don't know why I switched to lag. Just go back. I'm getting confused. Oh yeah. Ah. And he's gone. What we got here? Reliant. We can leave that one. I think he's going to be down soon. I take it these missions are going to start slowly increasing in danger. APOC, you and your Perseus are just like, or Polaris are just like, I'm just waiting. I'll have a reason soon.
Oh, my reason is refueling you guys. I didn't expect the players to get any action.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Very nice. Is it working now then, do we know?
No idea. It's one of the reasons I'm here.
Ah, fair enough. We will try. We will see if it works.
Apparently, it's working on the TOBII, so.
Oh, okay. So I'm looking forward to the item recovery stuff expanding for everything, just because it needs to get to the point where you don't immediately lose your gear. You can claim it back. There's a punishment for losing your gear, so long as it's not like a game issue. But also rewards those who manage to get it from people. So it's kind of like we need the best of both worlds, really, but I don't know at what point we're going to get to that. Yeah, I prefer lead, personally. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to lag, but right now I'm quite content with the lead. You do get to see your ship better, the enemy more, though, when you're in lag. Yeah, jetpacks, definitely. But yeah, there's some cool stuff coming with 4.9. Again, it's not like huge big ticket items, but there's still a lot of very interesting additions. Like the bullpup finally, there sounds to be like there might be a rifle coming as well. Are you guys waiting for me? Oh no, you guys go first. I'll get behind Phantom. There's obviously that huge heavy weapon and heavy armor. Super heavy, sorry. It's not just called heavy. You mutated space rats. Something just blew up then, is that Phantom's ship? You're right, Phantom?
No, the Fury behind you just purpled.
Oh, balls.
We have spares, don't worry.
Yo, Big Welsh, how you doing? 3-dot, welcome. Are we going to get customizable insured suit lockers? Finally, Mr. Mac. Like we could save our preset on our ship. Yes, we will. It's either going to be 4.9, the next patch in, well, a patch in July, end of July, or it's going to be 4.10. They are trying to get suit lockers in for 4.9. They say it might end up being 4.10. Now, the thing is, I don't know if when we get them initially, if we're going to be able to set up a custom loadout and then immediately sort of swap into them, or if it's going to be just one thing. It's yet to be seen. But they are trying for 4.9, which is good.
I think the server is dying.
Yo, sloppy. Yeah, what's happened? Is that another ship just purple?
No, I think we're heading into a server error. I can't access my ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't change hips while having a server error.
Yeah. Server error's on the way. Maniacal, welcome.
That's important.
That
Again.
didn't take much these days. That table in the new Gattac ship, 8 out of 10 places to have a drink and neglect your space kids. Space kids? Oh boy. Oh. Are we launching? Phantom's choosing his own way to fly. He has his own techniques.
I don't know. It's like half alive, half dead.
Yeah, I mean, if we're able to open doors and whatnot, it's partially working. Bear normal, how you doing?
I can't even turn on my shields.
You lovely little drop bear.
Contact. Radio.
Oh, we got a few. Let's go with the Gladius first. This is going to be a bit more challenging. I am one referral away from the Dunlevy Gladius, which I'm excited about. After that, it's that stupid road sweeper, which I am very excited about.
Raptor vest vehicle in game.
Absolutely.
I'm one away from getting parallax.
Very nice.
Then I have the whole set.
Me too. Listen, Deacon. I'll buy another account. Use your code.
You scratch my back.
We can just use our own code.
No, I wanted you to use yours. Then I, betray you and save money.
Wow. Go figure.
Another Gladius. Whoa. It's only a slight bit of desync today, it seems, but it's not as bad as it has been. Still not great, though. But my aim is tosh anyway, so it's not like I'm doing anything to help it. What we got here? Constellation. Nice. Get back into thingy mode. Non-decoupled for taking out this larger vehicle. Oh, sugar. I'm being slapped. Come on, keep hitting him in the rear. Is he gonna fly into the asteroid? He is. He survived. That was close. Nicely done, guys. Hit the shower and celebrate. Don't mind if I do. You're sour about the wife. You're excited for 4.9 and fixes, but I am still kind of sour about the wife and then removing the way that I made money. You what? The wife? What did your wife do? Are we RTB or are we hanging around here?
Let's check.
110 million, I think.
Yeah, come back then.
Copy. I'm getting a bit of torque imbalance there for some reason. Not sure what that's about. It keeps pulling me to the side. As you can see, look, it's just pulling me off center there. I'm not damaged, I don't think, but I'll check when I get in. Might need to come in for a repair. Because it's definitely dragging me down and to the left. And I'm not sure why that is. I'll check my... it must be a maneuvering thruster. I did get hit a couple of times. By that Connie, and it's, I think one of my maneuvering thrusters might be damaged, which could be causing it to misfire. Oh, slam. Don't think it tells me on here. We got a mechanic on board, or an engineer.
Not today. Everyone wants to kill people today. What do you need?
I just want someone to check my maneuvering thrusters and just see if I have any that are partially damaged. Has anyone got a multi-tool with a thingy on it?
I'll check.
Yeah, thank you. It's pulling me down and to the left. So I don't know what maneuvering thruster would be misfiring there. Maybe the top right?
We're sending our Swiss knife to you now.
That was good timing, you guys.
There's repair material on board as well.
Yeah, nice one. Anything showing up next? Or solder?
Are you getting any damage on the thrusters? Soldier?
I heard that chat. I don't know if you're in the wrong one.
One was at 85%.
That must have been it.
He's checking the other.
Nice. Ask him if it was the top right for me.
Yep, affirmative.
Systemic. Yeah, almighty Cupid. Thank you so much, my friend. Welcome.
Correct, it's the top right thruster.
Nice, thank you. Yeah, so I could tell the thrust, something wasn't right. Every now and again, my ship would just kind of nose down and to the left, and it would come up with that misfire. And it was, as expected, the top right that was misfiring, forcing more down. Like this, the way that works, it's subtle, but it's cool. You can diagnose the issue based on the symptom and get it fixed. I like that. Yoshi, how you doing? Havasa, how you doing today?
Oh, this one's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, are we splitting in? Well, I guess we just have to do what we can do. I'll stick with you, Nexus, considering we're in comms together. And you're an alright pilot.
Copy. Heading. Oh, alright. What do you mean?
Well, you
You're an
know.
excellent pilot.
You are. I mean, you do come second, though, usually in racing, so there is that.
Yeah, usually my competition cheats, but okay.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to not fly into an asteroid while killing his fuel tanks.
I cannot guarantee any of that. Oh, we shoot in the fuel tanks.
We are.
Nice. Are there turrets firing at us?
Yeah, watch out for the turrets.
Alrighty out.
Sometimes fires.
Ooh, that's very satisfying. Oh boy, that was close. Oh, this is so satisfying. Exploding them. Look at the lighting as well. Imagine this when you're raiding player bases. It's like, we're not raiding them, but taking down pirate bases. Was I targeted then? That's weird. Oh shit. Oh, I had cruise control on and I smashed into one. Dibs on the drop bay one. Oh my good lord.
Nicely done.
Whoops, that's why we bring spares. For me. I was like, why is he not stopping? Taron, L7. Hard to tell which is intentional at times. Bug or
Looking at
system
the bright
failure,
side,
true.
You took out one of the tanks, so good job.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You didn't crash into an asteroid.
That's true, yeah, I was just fulfilling your orders.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Alright, we're back. We regenerated. If I can kind of like streamline these... Oh, hello, Tech. Is that you, mate? Is that Tech? Who's this? No names, I'm afraid.
Can you sense his judgment?
Yeah, is that Tech staring at me, shaking his head?
Making sure you regenerate it correctly and didn't come out with 5-hour arms.
Oh, bless him. That's kind. All right, we're going to do the drop bay launch. He's very disappointed. He's just there basically to show his disapproval for anyone that needs to regenerate because it costs us money. Yeah, I believe it's Nix. We're in the Nix system, aren't we?
Put in Stanton.
Oh, okay, then never mind then. No, we're in Stanton. Stanton system, obviously. Right, back we go. It wasn't even like the target was moving or I was being shot at again. It was just... I forgot to turn off cruise control. Whoops. Do I need to open the?
Sir.
Are you opening it for me?
I
Right. Yeah, I'll be ready in a sec. Hang on.
I'm gonna spit you out,
Puh!
but not yet.
Do I leave my engines off for now?
Yes.
All right. Hang on. Let me turn that off. All right. Should be good to go.
Moving to the next location.
Fair enough. Rightio. Do we have missiles in this? Whee! That never gets old. Just crapped out the bottom. Wait. Are you supposed to drop me already?
No, we're on our way to the next location.
Hang on then. You just dropped me out the bottom.
I didn't.
Somebody did. Someone must have pressed the button because I fell out. I'm coming back to you guys. That was an accidental launch.
I think you just glitched out through the bottom because the
Oh.
door was closed.
Oh, that's weird. Alright, load him back in. That's very strange. It looked cool though, but unfortunately it wasn't unintentional. Yeah, it would be pretty cool if the Liberator did come this year. I know you're not the only one that feels that way. It'll be great for things like Genesis. YouTube is nice to replay the Smash, then speed up back to so you can actually watch it again. Oh man, I want to have that problem of not immediately knowing which star system I'm in. Yeah, absolutely. Saying I ain't gonna talk to you lot, shaking your head at me. Screw yous. Premature rejection, yeah.
It's too late because he's already in the hangar now. Normal hangar.
You what?
Wrong chat, Deacon.
What were you planning to do?
The other one. To kick you
Don't
out
worry
again.
about it.
You guys are up to something. Drop bear, drop pitbull, yeah.
Always.
Yep, I'm locking the ship. I ain't letting you in.
C4 is planted, ready to detonate.
Is that how we launch vehicles out these days? Battlefield style.
Especially for you.
Yes, gib lib indeed. Gib lib. It is going to be nice to get that and use it for transporting assets to and from planets and whatnot. They're definitely sort of doing more courier ship things. Do I have a coffee? I don't have a coffee. I need a coffee though. But we're almost about to launch. Is this another destroy the engines mission? Fuel tanks, sorry.
Destroy the fuel tanks, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Your chance to redeem yourself.
It's just, what if I just do it again?
Yeah, because that's gonna happen. We're here.
I think we should employ the services of chat. If he has
What's going on with the fan?
cruise control on, everybody spam it.
Yes, yes, I need that.
let's blame chat this time. Fine.
Yeah, I mean they didn't do their job. Oh no, someone there. I'm being impatient. Oh, don't slow down outside the. Oh, hello. Oh, we have enemies here as well. I didn't know that. Banda Ama. Engaging.
There appears to be 2 missions in the same location.
Nice.
There is another player in the AO. We're keeping an eye on him.
Kiabi.
Should I charge him for the services of completing his mission?
We could try. Alright, one Mustang down. Any more?
Heading to the fuel tank now.
Yeah, copy. Same. I will not be using cruise control for this one, you'll be happy to hear. Oh, bit of a bug there. It kept firing even though I'd stopped. Which is the closest? These over there, I think. There's one over there. Oh, I do have some missiles. That's good. I always don't have missiles in my pitbull because I spawn it, use it, and then reclaim it, or have to scrap it. And obviously you don't get them replenished. So I never end up having any missiles on them. Do we know if there is still just single ordnance bays then for missiles, or if they've actually introduced any more than just singles? In 4.9, I mean.
Singles.
Yeah. I don't think I'm actually shooting it here. Lovely. Beautiful. I like explosions. This is a job for a snubcraft. This is like the ideal job for a ship full of pitbulls. The efficiency in getting all of these blown up as, you know, a flurry.
Satisfying.
It certainly is. Alright, cruise controller's on. That's what I did. I went into cruise control so I could play with my cameras. And forgot to turn it off. Nice just seeing those explosions. Something CIG has always done well are explosions. Is that all of them? Is that all of them?
Yep. Back to the ship, please.
Yeah, I'll be. This is a fun one. Contract accepted. There's an audio bug with something that's causing the turret or whatever to just keep firing. Or the sound of it anyway, not the actual weapon itself, I don't think, is firing. Oh, a bit of lag coming in now. It's strange. Good thing about doing these kinds of missions, especially as a group, is not just that they're fun and it's enjoyable, but you also unlock blueprints and you get paid while doing it, which is really cool. Ooh, grenade, swearing tuber. Actually, that's going to be an interesting one when they come along, these new changes to grenades. Yeah, talking of, like, fuel changes, there are some that make sense. But then some that are kind of like, that looks a bit odd. Like the Freelancer Dur, I think, has less fuel or, less fuel capacity than the base Freelancer. Again, these are all just numbers that will definitely change over time. But there are some weird ones. Oh, coffee time. Oh, grabbing a coffee, having a wee. Oh, don't go running across the road. Did you see that? Nearly got taken out. Daredevil. I can't wait to do like a day in the life once we I'm back. Once we have like org settlements. Of course. It tasted really nice. Oh yeah, Siege of Orison. You've got these so grenade, frag grenade, the what else is there? The frag grenade, the GP grenade launcher, and the Scourge railgun have all had their damage drastically increased, which is certainly something to counter the whatjamaface is the super heavy thing. But it's a case of, you know, how's that? What knock-on effects is that going to have for just FPS combat? Like the amount of damage that the frag grenade does has increased massively, and all I can see is one grenade. If anyone is within the area, or like anywhere close to the area of, you know, the radius, blast radius, you're just going to be obliterated. But we'll see. We'll see how it's all balanced. And of course, Siege of Orison fighting against the Ninetails and so forth. Hopefully they wear super heavies. Yeah, some of the exploration, some of the ships that have exploration capabilities have had their fuel increased, which makes sense. But then some of them have been decreased. It's all a bit up and down. It's not completely wild. There's maybe a couple of ships here and there that seem a little daft, but you know they will get balanced and tuned, so it's fine. Yo, Zamton, how you doing? Thank you for the email, by the way, mate. I will get back to you ASAP, sir. And we are using Starcoms today. I don't have anything bound for number 4. I need to bind something for number 4. What can I do? I have a face full of rocket fuel. Very dark around here. This is one of the darkest parts of the system I've ever been to.
Yeah, we're all saying the same thing.
There's still huge asteroids around, and I'm not seeing them until they block out any bit of light we have. What's that? Can't quite make out what that is. Is it an M8? No, that's not. I can't really tell what that is. It's weird. I think it's upside down.
Trumpet, I'll join you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, engaging. WY, yep. Watch out, still asteroids around here as well. Yeah, come on, give me ammo. It's like you get ammo back, fire for the first time, and it desyncs. Hang on a minute. I'm only using 2 pairs of weapons. What is going on there? I've got to... This must be bound differently to what I tend to need it for. What on earth? That's better. Flippin' heck. Thought it felt a bit weird running out of weapons so fast. Yeah, alright. We're good. There's a lot of asteroids around here. Not much to see. We got any more hostiles, or are we awaiting the next wave? Steakhausen,
Next wave.
how you doing?
I think they just popped in.
Yeah, that sounds good timing. Something doesn't quite sound right there. Oof, that was a bit of an explosion. Look at this bit of space debris. Is that like an extreme trench run? I don't think we're going to fit through there. That doesn't look possible. I mean, it does look possible. Oh, shit. No, we can't. Okay. It's got an invisible force field. Are we RTB?
Yes, but I was interested to see if you would do it.
Just booped my nose on it. It didn't want to let me in. You behind me just watching. You're like encouraging me on there.
I'm not gonna lie, the smile on my face.
I'm assuming I'm heading in the right direction for you, Deacon. I can't quite see your name anymore. Oh, okay, I find it. Yeah, I don't see a soldier either, but I've just pinged. I can see it all now.
Or darken.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. A single deadbolt. Can you get size 5s on these? Probably not. It would be fun. I remember the bugs for certain ships like the Aurora where you could stick like a size whatever on it. That was a funny one. The weapon was literally bigger than the ship. No, it doesn't have a lamp, unfortunately. It has the sound for it, but it doesn't actually do it, which is a big shame. Go on, Bear, after you. Are you waiting? A grazed Buccaneer with a spinal mount. Yeah. I like the Buccaneer. It is just the firepower it holds is so satisfying when you start firing.
Getting a new grey ship next month.
Yeah, what was that one called? The one that's based on the Mustang? The what? Bruiser? Yeah, there's leaks about the new grey ship. The one that looks like it's like the Mustang variant, maybe with the sort of orange lines that we saw showed off during a Citizen Con about like a Squadron thing, I think. As the Polaris had a real decrease in fuel. There will definitely be ships that are just, like, not quite right. I think what they're using is a tool, aren't they? Rather than going individually, they're using a tool to sort of spreadsheet it and then maybe going in and checking outliers. But I guess a lot of it is just waiting for us to say, hang on, this doesn't seem right. The Basher. Yeah, thank you. Really looking forward to the crazy idea they have for the Drake Heavy Fighter. Ooh. What's the Drake Heavy Fighter? I don't recall that one. You really hope they find a fix for the disappearing name tags. Yeah, that's got to be something to do with server meshing and the boundaries as you transition from one to the next. And I guess icons disappearing. They are doing a lot of work, aren't they? I mean, there's with the social module, there's not the social module, the social updates. It sounds like we may be seeing some friends changes, like being able to add friends via the MobiGlass and whatnot and actually work. So I don't know if it's to do with making the social systems work with the server boundary changes. I don't know if that's what it is that's causing the issues, and you know the new system will be adapted to work in that way, or if it's something else. Put your lamp into it. You can do it, put your lamp into it. Come on, boys, get ready. Might regret this. Hopefully nobody stops right outside the door. Contact already? So we do. Another Gladius. What are these X? Oh, they're friendlies. I love playing with the cameras. Oh, I've also set up to be able to do this, but slower, hopefully. Oh, why is it so fast again? I wish there was a way to slow that down. There, look at that. Came in, first shot, took him down. Nobody weakened him or anything, I was just so highly skilled, of course. Arr. Is it 483 we're also going to see a new alien, not a new alien, but an alien that newly introduced to the verse in ships? Maybe the Xian, I reckon. I can't remember if it was 483 or if it was 4.9.
Some aliens flying ship.
Yeah, we don't have any indication as to which kind of alien, do we?
No.
So
It's Squadron.
oh, that would be kind of cool. But I just want to see the Xian. This guy moving? Is he dead? Let me just make sure he is. Oh no, he's alive. He's moving, kind of. I think he's just desyncing. But yeah, so there's going to be... I mean, we already have the Vanduul, right? The Vanduul are in their ships. They don't get out and walk around. But the Vanduul are in their ships. We kind of have the Banu already. Like, Wicklow is a physical entity who is literally sat in a chair at the desk with a camera on him. That's how we see him. He's literally in the verse somewhere. The only ones we don't have are Tavaran and, of course, Xian. I mean, it could be the Banu, but I just get the impression it's not. It's a bit jittery. It's making my eyes go funny. What weapon has 75 rounds that I'm not using? Let me just break off. There's something. The Bulldogs. Why are they not firing? This shouldn't make a difference. They should all be firing, but for some reason, two of my weapons Can you see that? 2 of them are not firing. Is it because I need more pips to weapons? I can't imagine so. No, it's full. No, weapon power is full. I don't know what's going on there. There's something weird going down. Let me try. I bet my radar, yeah. Very strange. Oh, there we go. Now it's on. I just needed to turn it off and on. It was literally a phone call with Drake, and they're like, have you tried turning it off and on, sir? Like, of course. Oh, yeah, that's fixed it. Thanks, mate. Never mind. Very strange. Oops, we're in. All right, RTB. Weird textures going on there with a moon, with yellow. Where are you, Rev? Over there, all right. Very strange, but it's working now, so it's fine. Yo, Webby, how are you doing, sir? Nice to see you. Are you well? Oh, you found this... Yeah, that did the job. How are you doing today, sir? Did you go to the Bar Citizen by any chance? I didn't go, unfortunately. It's been a while. How's the family? Your hand cannon turned into a giant size 10 cannon that inst. Oh, the old bugs are the best. The other on Discord, we were talking about various weird bugs. And I remember one where I can't remember if it was Arena Commander or in the PU. I think it was Arena Commander. But basically, if you wore a pistol, you know, just against on your leg, every so often it'll just constantly vibrate, and every so often it'll hit the ship with this pistol when it vibrates. You didn't notice it vibrating because it was so subtle, but it would hit the ship, and each time it did, it would knock off 1 health point off the ship. And over time, your ships just appeared to randomly explode, and it was because of that. And it took such a long time to figure out. Yeah, at least Drake has customer service. An Explorer Snub. Yeah, I mean, the 85X doesn't really count, does it? It's not really an exploration. It's not designed for that. It's more just personal transport. But yeah. Problem is, Snubs, in their essence, don't come with quantum drives. And obviously, if you think of exploration, you think quantum drive, having to travel. But that's not to say that you cannot have an exploration Snub that has decent scanners, allows you to get in nice and close to places. Was it the PU? It was so funny, because it was just this... I mean, this is the thing about having health pools. If that was like Maelstrom damage, it would just keep hitting, and it would just literally put a hole in the ship a little bit, and then you wouldn't even notice.
I'm leaving. Please refer your comms questions to either IPOC or Deacon. Have a great day.
Copy that, Nexus. Have a great day, mate. Thank you.
Later, Nex.
A driving job? Ah, fair enough. Oh, so what, like trucks or cars? What are you driving? Don't forget your landing gear. Landing gear. Is that how it's supposed to go down? That looks like it's still expanded. Maybe I'm wrong. Amount of ships we have is slowly reducing. Ah. It still seems to be weird. Yeah, I'm looking forward to scanners and so forth getting updated so that actually exploration is a proper thing. Not sure if you sent out any mission shares, but I missed it if you did. But yeah, having proper like scanning abilities to detect specific things and going out as a, I don't know, like some sort of group expedition, like what you're doing with the org divisions, which I know are like just for leadership to notice right now, is cool. Like with the different, because the trouble we find, like I still think my approach to the org is correct with divisions splitting up the different various gameplay and professions, so that people can choose to do what they want to do and sort of be who they want to be. But there are a lot of specifics to missions as well. Let me just get in and take off. So it's not as easy as like this is the exploration division, because there's so many facets to exploration. So it's kind of like breaking it into subdivisions in a way that make it more nuanced. I'm not seeing... Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's got it. Thank you. Are these ground bases?
Should be another fuel tank mission.
Yeah, but are these like on the ground?
No.
Oh, no, I see. It just looked like a planet for a second then. Yeah, nice one, Webb. Oh, home deliveries for a food company. Very nice. Are you playing much then? But I am looking forward to, you know, proper scanning mechanics, investigating things, searching for points of interest that may be beneficial, you know, like mining nodes and stuff. I mean, Genesis, I suppose, needs to come before that can really truly be a thing, because they will be generating points of interest planet-side. But there's still the option for, like, space points of interest, of course. It's doing it again, look. It's not firing on all cylinders. There we are. Oh yeah, I've got missiles. Let's use them. You fled. Clever girl. Prospectors. They tend to take a proper beating before they give up. They don't exactly dish it out, mind, but... He's completely red. Is he dead? Oh no, I'm out of range. flipping bright. Alright, let's take out these fuel tanks. We'll head over to here, because... No, we won't. By the time we get there, they'll probably be taken down. We'll go here. By the time we get there, though, they might all be done. Yo, Rune, how you doing? So, it's not necessary. They're not doing a quantum travel nerf. They're doing a quantum travel balance pass, where some ships are getting more, some ships are getting less, and it's for fuel tank capacities, quantum drive efficiencies. They're all being, or not all of them, but many are being adjusted. And again, some of them are going up, some of them are decreasing. It's definitely changing now. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens and get their information on it. It looks like everything has been dealt with. Thanks. Guess we're RTBing now. Wherever that may be. Are we returning to the mothership?
Yep.
Copy. Blip. First persons. Yeah, there's been a few times that for like FPS scanning has slipped into a build. Oftentimes you'll find it on like the PTU when it's accidentally been left in from like a different build, you know, like a what do you call it build, like a PT, an internal build. I don't know when it's coming, but it's, you know, obviously these scanning updates have been in the works for quite some time now, and it is only a matter of time before we do get them. But yeah, no idea when. Do a landing like this, or at least to try anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of different facets to fuel. We're not just talking how far they can go or how fast. There's efficiencies, there's all sorts of different bits to it that all play their part. And there will be stuff that's wrong, absolutely, and it'll need to get looked into and adjusted. Wonko, thank you, my friend. Beers and party, please. Can't quite see what's directly in front of me, which is a bit of a problem. Oh. And the camera changes as you come inside. And when you land, it kind of F's up completely. Yeah, look. You can't really set your camera angles when you are... oh, that was close. when you landed, because the minute you take off, it moves. Are we able to get out there? It's a bit closer than I'd liked. Sure thing, Webb. Catch you in a bit, mate. I'll be playing for about 2 weeks before 481 came out. Don't play too much during the day. Or 10 PM, yeah, fair enough. The refueling. It's bear. In fact, how much money have I got now? 171,000. I can't even remember what I had to start with, but nice to see that going up. Do you know if Nexus... Oh, he didn't send me that 100k that he owes me. I would have known about it, wouldn't I now? So, yes, they're both Dominus.
You would have seen the notification.
Yeah. So it is just F4, but then you can obviously do all the different stuff. Like you can zoom in and out with your mouse keys. Sorry, not with your mouse keys. With your, forwards, your arrow keys. You can pan in this way or whatever it's called. Focus. What is it called? Depth of field, I think, or whatever. Page up and down. So that's minus on the numpad. That's plus. The multiplication is reset. You can page up, page down, and then if you keep tapping home, you can change the blur and that kind of thing. And then your mouse scroll wheel can also do that, where you can kind of gain focus on where you want it to be. And you just sort of play with it, and then you can hold down F4 and say hold down the 1 button, and you can then bind it to wherever you want. Oh, we're about to take off. Every now and again you might need to press Z though, or the Z key, because it doesn't really like automatically coming back. No, I haven't tried the new PIMAX app. Full hand tracking, use the headset reclined or laying down. Oh, very nice. I did see someone do that in a video. I should be getting the thingy any day now. The what do you call it? Dream Air. Oh, here we go again. Oh, it's on this time. Wait, did I get into someone? I think I got into... Have I gotten into someone else's ship? I'm missing weapons, but I'm also missing one on my wing, like it's been taken off. Oh, it's there, though. What on earth? It's not giving me all the weapons.
You're in a different pip.
Did I actually? But it's showing weapons on the wings. Oh, there's only showing 4. Yeah, okay. Sorry, whoever that was. There's not my one sitting in there, is there, that they can access? They should be able to, being in the party, right?
I think they took it.
Yeah, okay. My apologies. No missiles now. Another good reason to having your own skin on. Lovely job. That's it for now. All right. Where are we we supposed to be going? We're just hanging around here, I think. No, it's me being stupid, Nick. I've only got myself to blame. Oh, 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 oh. Nicely taking himself out. Another reason to use non-decouple mode is when you're in an asteroid field, because keeping an eye on exactly where all these asteroids are while you're flying around focusing on targets can be near impossible. Just give me the runaround. Man, it's taken a lot of hits. It's just not dying. There we go. Right, that's second... Oh no, that's still the first wave. Yo, prisoner. Ed Guyan, what's that? I am missing a lot as well, though. Yeah, if you fly decoupled in asteroid fields, good luck to you. It's scary. I tend to... If I'm out in space where there's not a lot of asteroids, I'll go decoupled. If I'm in space, I'll fly... Sorry, if I'm around asteroids, I'll go coupled. Oh, native recording as well. Oh, nice. Yeah, me too. I'm kind of, in a way, I'm glad that Squadron is certainly not looking like it's releasing before October 9th, right? We kind of, I think that's a bit of a guarantee. So, for me, it gives me a bit of time to save up and get this PC built so that I can truly experience Squadron in full VR. But saying that, I'm also somewhat expecting Squadron to be much more optimized. Well, I'm guaranteeing it'll be a lot more optimized than what the PU is. So hopefully, even with the PC I have today, I should be able to essentially almost max things out with if I'm going to use the Super or Dream. I don't really know yet. Ah. Oh, a Vanguard. See, Vanguards, I think, got quite a buff in fuel, didn't they? Or did they get a nerf? I can't remember now. I think what is always common with the community is they will hyper-focus on anything negative, any nerf to a vehicle. Whereas oftentimes, whenever they bring in these balance changes, there are a lot of buffs as well. Or, you know, positive ones for other ships. There's definitely a, I'm just going to focus on what I don't like, then you know, check out what I do like Whoa, that was a bright one. All right, nice. Instant playback has a variable buffer. What's that mean, Yeti? So at the moment, Webby, I'm running a 10900K and a 5080 and 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM. So GPU-wise, I'm set, but I want to get. I've been meaning to try and upgrade my PC to a 9950 X3D, which is coming down in price, especially now the number 2 is released, which there's no need in getting that one. And you know, DDR5 RAM and so forth, but it does require almost a full rebuild, barring the PSU and my GPU, and then I'll turn this into a stream machine. There was a little bit of a setback because the person who was going to donate their GPU changed their mind, which is, you know, people are free to do that, of course. But the money we raised went straight to a new GPU, which has clearly, you know, helped me no end. But the rest I'll hopefully pick up later this year. I would hope with the 3 years of polishing it would be up to... yeah. I mean, it's got to be by now, right? Be uber polished. Such a smooth surface. Are we on site? No, we're not. Okay. It means you can set it up to record up to the... Okay, yeah, so sort of like what Shadowplay has. That's good. That's very handy. Because there's so many moments you sort of sat there waiting for something to happen and nothing happened, and then it does and you're not prepared, or you didn't press record, or it's too late. Beep beep.
Pitbull's front and center. It's currently in decoupled, so watch for that when you take off.
All right, thank you. You've had your PC since 2024, and I've not had to do anything to it. Star Citizen has made it playable. Well, I've had my PC longer than that. I can't remember how old it is now, but it was... It's about 5 years now, I think, my PC. I mean, obviously, I've upgraded my GPU. But yeah, Star Citizen has become more and more playable over the years. Well, especially last year with optimizations. So it is nice to be able to do that, but... And I'm sure as time goes on, there will be more optimizations as well, but yeah. Yo, Curry, how you doing? No, so it's not so much that, you know, setting your graphics to the highest res provides you with the best because it's optimized for that. It used to be, but it's not the case anymore. It's more optimized across the board. And you can kind of adjust things as you need to. Yours is only mid-range, is it, swearing to? But it's good that, you know, it doesn't require a quantum computer anymore. That is not now a myth. You know, it used to be the case, but it's definitely now a myth. Well, it's not a myth, it's just not the case anymore. But you still see the comments. Still see the comments. Hey, who's getting in my ship now? I guess we've swapped. Oh, sorry, I see. Thank you, I see front and center, as Apox says. The CPU that I have It's good. It's a great CPU. It's just it's struggling now with you know, especially when I'm doing other things like recording and whatnot and streaming at the same time. There's like multiple things that I'm doing. And so what I plan to do is turn the current machine, barring the power supply and GPU, into a stream machine, so that it kind of gives me that extra, it takes that pressure off. And then I will obviously have the new PC to run everything. Yes, on Vulkan. I'm on Vulkan. Well, no, 32 gig, do you mean RAM? I would certainly say try and aim for 32 gig RAM if you can, minimum, because, you know, anything lower than that, it can kind of cause problems. But really, CPU is where you want to be putting the most of your cash in for the time being, and then... but saying that, as the game continues to go, and... what's it called? Genesis itself, the game will slowly start spreading the difficulty, you know, the load over the GPU as well. But I think it will always be a CPU-intense game more than anything. But it will slowly start to be spread across the GPU as well, so it'll start to be beneficial having a better GPU. But yeah, CPU is still king in Star Citizen. And I mean, I don't think that'll ever change, but... yeah, the 15 frames. That's it. You know, we went from decent high rigs pulling 20 frames to now, even, you know, our PCs are all mid-range now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are they all... Is that them jumping in? That was crazy. Did he just go flying into the actual... What a noob. I can't comment. I did the exact same thing. What am I talking about? Oh man, he's not the threat right now. Doing it again where my other weapons aren't firing. But we're kind of in the middle of it now, so I'm not going to mess with it. Oh, he's literally behind. There he is. Nicely done. Did we protect them all, or did they actually get them? I don't realise. I think we're just waiting for the next wave. Yeah, awaiting their presence. Let me go back to... Where are we supposed to be protecting this stuff? Is Twitch working for you guys? I've not seen a comment in a while. Nothing's changed on there. Are you guys still there? Or is it Twitch being weird? Oh, there you are. Okay. Nexus, you're still here? I thought you went. Yo, Gonji, how you doing? Killmong, how you doing? How are the Snub fighters? They're feeling really good. I really enjoy them. I I can't speak much about the damage, like Alpha. It seems to be quite well balanced, but I don't know because I don't really know too much about that stuff. Plus, this one has decided to not use 2 weapons, and I forgot to reload it before the next wave. Got him. Ah. I just love how useful these, how many ships, this snubcraft you can load in. It's so cool seeing how small they can make ships, and then when you load them into like an Ironclad or an Idris in this case, there's just so much firepower there from individuals, you know. But of course, when it comes to things like larger targets, which we are specifically not going after, you have to deal with the inability to target the larger vehicles. So it's like they have their place. These snubcraft are great for causing a nuisance, especially in PvP when you're fighting, where there's a few of you fighting like players. Snubcraft are a nightmare to shoot. So when you've got a bunch of them, they're quite effective against lighter targets. But when you're coming up against bigger targets, you know, you don't have... Oh, mate, go away. Oh, we're RTB in now as well. Oh, okay, talking of which, so we're taking on a Corvette now, which is going to be interesting, because there's not really... We can probably, like, we'll focus on the fighters, but then we need to focus on taking down the shields, I guess, while the Perseus do the heavy, or the Polaris do the heavy hitting. You sat in the waiting room, Nexus. You've not asked him to put it on the TV above you, have you? Pull his teeth! When on the Ironclad broken kid, using the snub to lure in larger targets to the Ironclad's guns. Yeah, that's a fun one of doing it. But it's nice to start seeing, as much as there's still a lot of like balancing needed and outliers, it's nice to start seeing these vehicles actually fulfilling the role that they're really intended for. But yeah, there's still a lot of work to be done there. But ships are starting to be more in their lane, you know, and not getting ahead of themselves. Oh, you're not the target today. Oh, fair enough. Oh, yes. The Polaris is present. And a Percy, I think. Talking of getting in line, let me get in line. Look at that asteroid. It's like the Kylie Minogue of asteroids. just like going on a ferry to cross the channel or whatever. Well, yeah, you know, they're clearly sort of setting up with these changes to quantum fuel. They are setting up for carrier ships like the Liberator to be more relevant and important, and having clear restrictions to and distinctions between the different types of ships and their roles and their purposes. It will impact solo players who are like, you know, I would just want to jump about in my Gladius and go and do these missions all over the verse. It will impact that, of course. And there isn't really any infrastructure in place to transport them if you only own a Gladius or only own like a Clipper or whatever. You're going to have to try and do sort of leaps to get to where you're going and regular stops. But eventually there is intended to be that kind of mission where, or not a mission, but a beacon. Like if you own, say, a Liberator, you can go to a spaceport and offer, put out a notification that you will be heading from, say, Port Tressler to Levski. Anyone who wants passage, your ticket costs this much, blah blah blah, and then people can bring their ships and load them in. Copy that. I'm missing weapons again.
Hostiles spotted. Give them what you got.
Unless it's just because it's not folded out, perhaps? Very strange. Yeah, these snubcraft would have been ideal for going through the trench run, but like you say, because of all the distortion, they wouldn't last at all. Yeah, exactly, Broken. At the end of the day, all the ships will eventually get there. Once everything is there where it's supposed to be, making sense, it'll be fine. But I think one of the big downsides of the fact that we're in, you know, alpha right now is that people don't like certain changes. And I get it, especially in terms of like quantum travel, because it can be frustrating when you are sitting in a quantum you know, in a cockpit like this for 20 minutes. Like I am opposed to that. Like, I'm not saying that's a good thing. It's just there are a lot of things to consider. And like I said in the video, 4.9, if these changes are in for 4.9 like they are, the game needs to somewhat be ready to handle that for the people who get affected by it outside of just, you know, these ships are not capable of doing this anymore. But there's a lot of things that will need to go in to make that so, and, you know, 4.9 doesn't seem to have them all from what we have seen so far, but... So, yeah, we'll have to sort of live out these difficulties. Oh, come on. Are we just going to start seeing if we can... There's no point, really. I don't like getting too close. I feel like I'm just going to be shredded. I don't seem to have my thingy targeting at the moment. My zoom bound for some reason. It's like it's unbound it. Oh. Just at least knocking shields down. I need to rebind my thingy though. Precision aiming. Almost got all the shield faces down. Don't think they have turret gunners by the looks of things. Oh, nice. Beautiful. So what I like to see, big old ship exploding. Oh, here's the Revenant. I had to stop then because I did see someone literally go right underneath me there. I wasn't really paying attention, so I needed to just suddenly stop. I'm just pushing in. I don't know if there was someone else coming in then, but I was taking their spot. Well, that was a lot of fun. Lovely. Strange. The weapons have suddenly got. If this can't be the ship that I was using, because the weapons have disappeared again, like the extra set of weapons. But weirdly, they're there. Like you can see them on. But they weren't doing anything, weirdly. I didn't have access to them. I think a good feature to release about now to take care of the solo players. Yeah, I think that's... So, really, that kind of... What we really need to expand in order for things like that to make sense are the beacon systems. So, putting out a transport beacon where I would like to be transported from here to here. The only difficulty is one person, you know, putting out a mission where my Gladius, I want to take my Gladius from here to here. If you own something like a Liberator, for example, let's say it's in the game, you're not going to be like taking it on for that one mission, for that one person, because it's not going to be financially viable. So no, they weren't even showing up, Les. They weren't even showing up as weapons to use, even though the rest of the time they have been. I don't think you're really putting your landing gear down properly there, whoever you are. But yeah, it's that kind of ability to be at a spaceport and say, and put out a mission that you are going from here to here. You have an Idris, you're open to passengers, and you have to sort of wait until you get so many. The game isn't really ready for that, because I don't think people would take that on too much. And there's a lot of systems that need to be in place. So I do think there's going to be quite a bit of friction from certain areas, like certain gameplay styles, where you are going to be more restricted to how far you can travel with these smaller ships. But I think that the main contributor to making it feel okay will be localized content. And I think with Genesis, that's going to help be that, you know, more likely going to be 4.10. But that kind of stuff is what's going to make it so that it doesn't feel bad, because you have enough to keep you entertained in the locale that you're at, right? You're not having to feel like you need to fly away all the time, because there's plenty to get on with where you are. Like, that's one of the main contributors to stopping this whole change feel bad for people. Oh, I'd say that's the first thing that we're likely going to see come in. That will be a good contribution to that. All right, let's just see if we can figure out. What? What's the matter? Shaking your head at me. I see you. Are they even turned on? They're not showing up in the list, I don't think. What's all this? I've just bound them all. I'm only seeing 4 weapons. Those other ones just don't seem to have any power going to them. Crap, sorry. Oh, I think we've flown past them all. Oh, no, we haven't. Oh, they're back again. And they're working. How weird. How weird. Maybe it's because my wings. I think it's my wings. They only work when my wings are deployed. But oh, he's gone into an asteroid. Whee! Okay, he's recovered. Now let's get him. Yeah, I think it's to do with the wings. I bet if I was to go into landing mode and fold the wings up, they would disappear again. I think it's just they don't deploy. Oh, I'm actually getting shot at. Oh, and that sounds pretty cool. Flip. Oh boy, we got an enemy Polaris here. That might be what's causing a bit of damage. Crap, I overcommitted that. Got that one. That's the Polaris. We'll avoid that one for now. There's a Corsair. I don't think I can really... Can I do any damage to the Corsair?
It should be open now.
I should be able to.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I love how they fly around with their wings up. It's so stupid. He's got his turret gunner firing. There's a lot of us. I'm surprised we haven't flown into each other yet, but we are very tiny. Let's not get in front of him. Oh, nice. All right, now, is it just the Polaris that remains now? Oh no, scratch. The Corsair down here. Going after that one. What? Any news on the Banu Merchantman? Yeah, I've had sort of itchy feet with mine. I upgraded to one from, I think, a mole when it was 350 to one just for the sake of FOMO. I'm not even all that bothered about it. So it's kind of sitting there as a nice pricey CCU option. But I don't think we're going to see it anytime soon, because as it stands right now, it's not in production. Yeah, so I am excited for the ordnance racks. That I'm very happy to see that, because it looks ridiculous when they're... I mean, it looks kind of cool, but it's obviously just floating. But it's... I would like to see, in order for them to function more usefully, I would like to see weapon racks that can hold more than just one individual... Oh, sorry, missile racks that can hold more than one individual missile. As that's going to be kind of annoying... loading them one by one in each of these ordnance racks, whereas it would be cool if you could have one with like 4 or 6 or 10 missiles that you can just sort of bring out the rack, lob them all in, and then, you know, be done with it. But it's still cool. And I like all the other storage things that we're seeing as well, with things like this new weapon box where you can, using the maglock system, and you can put 3 firearms on it and some pistols, and it has storage for ammunition as well. It's just nice seeing things get more physical in regards to storage. You know, like when we get fully physical armors where they're not just boxes. Putting them inside boxes is going to be nice as well. So you've already picked this one almost clean. Its shields are all down. Let me try and go for his turret a little bit. Unless they're taken out, are they? Let me just pull away and see if I can... Oh, there's no point. By the time I set my precision targeting thing up, it'll have probably blown up already. Quite satisfying, but I'm out of missiles now. Never mind. Break these fins off. Is that front turret firing? I can't quite tell. Oh. Slowly getting it. Just chipping away. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to do it. But what I mean is, like, when you're looting missiles, because obviously when you come across a ship and you want to get missiles from it, there's often a lot of missiles, right? You get, like, 6 missiles on one ship. When it comes to looting them, it would be very useful if we could just... Oh, is he going to ram it? Boom! Nice. Nicely done. It would be nice to be able to bring out a rack that can hold, like, tractor beam out a rack from your cargo bay that can hold, say, 6 missiles, and just grab them from the ship, load them onto that, and then throw them back in your bay again. It'll look nice, that's for sure. Oh, who the hell? I got rocked. Just as I was going into third person then to kind of change the view a bit. Missiles away! It's like, come on, he's got to blow up by now. Keep taking a bite out of him. Christ. Getting hammered a bit there. Still firing at me. Oh, there he goes. Nice.
Alright, back to the address for return to surfing.
Copy that. Very nicely done. Beautiful. A snail gun. Pew. Pew. Here they all come loading in. Yo, beef. Polaris had family. I didn't. Don't be fooled. He was evil through and through. Astro Monkey, welcome.
Food and water in the kitchen if you need it, Brian.
Take us up. That was a fun event. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, good stuff.
Very nice. Yep. I wish it wouldn't do that when you choose one of those key bindings. It automatically holds down the Z key. As if it's, and then it just, you know, free looks. So you have to press it before you can do anything. I don't know if there's a way around that. There's the sim pods. One of these days, we'll be able to jump in there and play Arena Commander. Yeah, no PTU drop tonight. It'll be on. You'll still be able to play 4.9 at the moment if you're on the Inivocati. But no new patch tonight. But there will likely be one Tuesday, Wednesday, all being well. That's what they're aiming for. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a bug with the life support where I guess once the doors have been opened, they are it's permanently cold. It takes a long while to sort of heat back up again, a very long while. So it's often very, very cold. Oh, look at that. Oh, is it shut down already? I thought we got till like 8 o'clock.
We're here, but you missed the... Yeah.
Hmm?
We're here. Sheriff.
Are we supposed to deploy now?
Yes. I can't land here.
Oh, man. Yeah, fair enough. All right, we'll see you later. I just came up to see you.
But it was a very, very cinematic walk.
Yeah, thank you. Just took a while. Debating getting the TOBII on via CCU.
Just enough time to turn around.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got the crew to man it, Webb, and you have, you do, the missions and whatnot are there for you to take part in, then it's a viable ship to use. But there's not much to do with it right now. I think this is the right way. Outside, unless you have the crew, but it's a cool ship nonetheless. I do love the TOBII. It's a great one to have in the battlefield. But how much are you going to use it, But yeah, I'm thinking maybe using my... At the moment, there's nothing that I would upgrade my BMM to. So I'm kind of just hanging on to it for the time being, because I don't know what else I would use it for, really. Thank you, Wonko. When AI blades come in, 4 remote size one. I mean, that's a long way off, though. Well, actually, we don't know how long it is. It's not a long way off, but it's not. Well, we don't know. It could be any time, really. See ya.
See ya, sucker.
With your broken docking ship.
It's all ships.
Yeah, true. My ship docking isn't broken on this Pitbull. Nothing to say on that one. I love this little Pitbull. It's so fun. Now, it was a very enjoyable event. Just nice deploying all these little things. Over there, look. Thank you, Org, as always. Ooh, I nearly hit something then. That was a turret. I didn't see that until I almost flew into it. Nice little glip. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Wait, is this not mine? Well, it is mine. Well, looks like I'm gonna get a fine. Never mind. Let me just try it again. Oh, that's closing. How strange. Is it around the other side? How weird. Did it break or something? What happened there? I mean, how far is it? I don't have a quantum drive, so how far is it down to the actual planet? It'll take years. Oh, it's open again. I'll just have to land and get a parking fine. I feel like it's not quite figuring out what's going on. Yeah, there's another ship there. Where is it? There was another ship just coming in to land then. There it is. Oh, okay. Very weird. There's something weird going on there. Has an owie. Yeah, it does. I think someone flew past me and sort of clipped my wing. Alright, lovely. Right, back to the menu. Thank you, sir. Good night. Oh, don't crash. Am I still live? Yeah, I'm still live. I think the game's taking a bit of a nosedive quick. Not quite sure what's happening. Okay, phew. It did what it needed to. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was the one that was postponed from like last week when they dropped maintenance. So it was fun to take part in that one. Right, so message of the day, as just mentioned, the current Evocati build is now closed. No new PTU today, but aiming for Tuesday, Wednesday for more features to test. I'm hoping we'll start to see more things come to 4.9 as well. They could just be referring to more of what we already know 4.9 contains coming in, which is the most likeliest outcome there. But we will see. Tonight, my video today that'll be coming out, which is the Crystal Light versus the Crystal Super, kind of helping people make a decision as to which one is more suited to them. Other than that, this week in Star Citizen will be out today. Xenos, how you doing? Yeah, I died once. Which is a shame. I shouldn't be dying at all, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, this week in Star Citizen. I don't know what's happening this week. We had the roadmap last week. There's no monthly report. We had a video last week, so I don't know if there's something else happening this week or if it's just a bit of a dead week. But we should hopefully be seeing some hot fixes throughout this week with fixing more of 4.8.2. And then, of course, next week is 4.8.3. No pizza, I'm afraid. It's got to be a matter of time, right? Yo, 10 or eat. How you doing, pal? Yeah, you got to shake your heads at me. There's always a win there. No sign of this week. You were saying. But other than that, it's hopefully just sort of chipping away at these issues and bugs and whatnot, getting those 80 that they have written down fixed. And yeah, keep on keeping on, I guess. Right, let's see who is live right now. We'll pass it on to somebody else. Oh boy. That's a yawn. Sun Devil is on. Shall we pass it Sun Devil's way? Let's do that. Oh, I mean, Spooner or Sun Devil, what do we think? Spooner, put number 1 in chat for Spooner, put number 2 in chat for Sun Devil, because they were both in earlier on. So 1 for Spooner, 2 for Sun Devil. Yeah, you too, Bear. Thank you, mate. Clutch, welcome. 1, 2, 2, 1. Oh. All right. Which one was 2? Was it Sun Devil? Thanks, Wonko. 2 Broken Kid or Sun Devil 2? Sun Devil. All right, we'll go Sun Devil. So /raid DM_ Sun Devil, I think. Beautiful music. Wait, has Sun Devil just finished or something? I'm no longer seeing him all of a sudden. Oh, there he is. Okay, DM_ Sun Devil. Yeah, I think that's about right. The cannons actually reload themselves during this. The basket on the turret drops down and reloads. It makes me wonder. Yes, we will be able to eventually physically reload these weapons. That is... I mean, I don't know how it would function here. Like you say, it could be like an internal thing. But, yeah, they do plan for us to be able to do that. Physically reload stuff. Oh, I see. You're saying it. You can see it happening here. Yeah. It's going to be, it's just going to make the battles more interesting and give, you know, people inside the ships as, like, the crew who are handling that sort of logistical resupply inside. It's going to give them a lot of stuff to get on with, which will be fun. Anyway, I will see you all on Wednesday, all being well. There shouldn't be any reason why I'm not streaming every day this week. Next week, maybe not. We'll see. I can't remember. I think I'm away for the wedding at some point, sometime. But have a great evening, whatever it is you get up to. 07. Much love, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.